Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shay, and you are watching Shay with the Hobbies. I want to thank all y'all who was here at the original 9 o'clock hour because your girl, she didn't set 2 alarms. She just set 1 and got up, grabbed the phone, turned the alarm off, and laid back down. Wasn't, the wisest decision, but I needed to catch some Z's, so here we are. I hope you guys are all doing well and had a great weekend coming into this new week. I am going back to working on Save the Cat. My hope is that next week, the last week of October, I will be drafting, trying to go into Nano with 10,000 words is the hope. But I have a lovely co-host with me, the lovely Britt Riderly, and I'll let her introduce herself.
Hi, y'all. I'm Britt. My channel is Britt Riderly. It's a book and author tube where I talk about the intersections of literature and culture. I do monthly honesty vlogs about my journey into Trap as an early career unagented Black writer. My October honesty writing vlog is going up today at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I do reading, bookish content like reading vlogs. I just did one a couple weeks ago on Beast of Prey by Ayana Gray. Super loved it. Vlogs my experience, so that's up. And then I do original content like poetry, which I post 4 to 6 times a year. It was supposed to be every month, but I'm not holding myself to anything these days because I'm in grad school. So that's what I'll be working on today is my is working on my dissertation. So I will probably be way less like and more or less like subdued because I'm thinking deeply, but I'm still here with y'all and excited to see you. So anyway, that's my channel. If you watch any videos, give it a big thumbs up. If you feel like you like the vibe over some time, then feel free to make a commitment to me. Click that big red button and we can be internet friends. And don't forget to ring that bell so you don't miss a single upload or live.
It's been a while since I heard the Bell song, so it was interesting.
You missed it. Admit that you missed it.
No, I just saw it. There it is. Okay, so what was I doing? All right, so I don't know who all is still here, but I'm gonna go through the names, not everything, because y'all were definitely waiting on me. But Michael, 1/3 of the Fictioneers was here. Becca from Passport to Palette. Good evening, lovely peoples. I know it is like 11 something now where you are. Keenan came in here morning. Shay with the Hobby. So good to see you, Keenan. Hope you are doing well. And then that was everybody except for Heather. Hey, good to see you. And Marlena on my 3rd cup of coffee. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Queen. Hey, Miss Maya. I hope y'all are doing good. All right, so I already got the timer up. We'll start on 20 minutes. I think we'll end up going up to 30 before the day is over. Oh, sorry. I got stuff I'm trying to do today, y'all. So there's that. Oh, and Megan. Hello, Megan. Hello, all just popping in to say hello and hit that like button. We appreciate you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, we got the timer up here. Do I have questions? I feel like they might be the same questions from Saturday. Yeah, or Sunday. Okay, I'll figure out some other ones and put some in there. All right, in 3, 2, 1. Y'all write the words. All right. How did everybody do? Let me know how you did in the comments. How did my lovely co-host do?
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to remember my writing schedule from like how far I have to get today because I'm like, can I stop yet? Yeah, I turned one paragraph into two so I could like deal with the ideas separately. And that's helping. And now I'm like, but is it dragging? Is it moving? We can't really use Save the Cat to pace the dissertation. So I'm just like, I don't know. But I'm just going to write them both. And then we will do with revision in November. But the assignment for October is just to write. So that went better, turning them into two paragraphs. So I'm going to try to finish up one of them in the next one, if not both of them in the next sprint, because they are more manageable as two separate ideas as opposed to trying to like talk about them in relation to each other yet before I fully flesh out what they mean separately.
They're cute. Are those clouds or is it marble?
So it was supposed to be like sort of like marbling, but they turned out to be like cloud-like. So my church sister did them. She's like, I'm trying to convince her, encourage her, and she's working up to starting like a small business called Nails by Nia. So when that becomes official, I will definitely be plugging her all over the place. But so it turned out to be more cloud-like, and we were like, oh, you should definitely do like a blue color.
Cloud set, yeah.
Right.
Or, yeah,
would be perfect.
I like that. That's really pretty. You know me, purple is my thing anyway, so.
Right, you know? I'll let you know when you can start ordering from her.
Paul likes these, like, so these are the second set. And they're almost exactly like the first set. So he obviously likes the like color change, the like gradients or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, I had a feeling he was gonna pick that one. Like, I wanted you to pick one of the other ones. Okay, next time I'm picking. It's fine.
Okay, next time I'm gonna do it.
Next time I'm picking.
Because you didn't do what I wanted you to do, and that's okay. I'm just not gonna ask you next time.
Right. I learned my lesson. So actually I took that sprint to take my medicine and fully wake up because I hadn't yet. But I did housework, so I vacuumed all of the living room during the sprint. So there was
good for you.
Yeah. Since I finally figured out what was wrong with the vacuum, i.e. Titan's hair. But you know, I fixed it.
Yeah, why is it always Titan? I really just wanted to not be Titan one day.
So I feel like, because like Cleo sheds too, but like the hair is remarkably more like lighter than darker. So it's like, I know whose hair this is.
Yeah, you can't really hide Titan. Hide yellow self.
Right, like with Cleo, I feel like Cleo's fur like moves in with the ground a lot, so it wouldn't be as noticeable as his. Like, it's clearly a color change, clearly. But definitely diving into Save the Cat next sprint, which means it's going to be a little bit longer. So it'll be a good old 30-minute with these lovely timers brought to us by Bree from the Lot Book Fiction, aka the host and creator of. I just changed the video, and so you know you got to remember to mute stuff. The creator of Black Aweenathon, which we are on day 19 of.
Amen.
I will not lie, I have still been reading. Like, I finished 2 books over the weekend, but I'm a little behind on my Black Aweenathon TBR. So I'm still reading books that fit it, but not my original TBR. So there's that. We had Elizabeth Simmons joined us. OMG, I forgot what day it is. Hi, everybody. No worries. So glad that you are here. Keenan said he's working on writing and reading. Ooh, are you reading that Sarah J. Maas book still? Becca had to go. It's late here. I'm off, I'm afraid, but I hope y'all have a productive session. We thank you so much for joining us. I like how I thought that I clicked on a Black Aweenathon playlist or video, and it was totally like a reading stream. And so I looked down and I was like, why is there a timer going already? The whole thing. Nicole joined us. I'm so irritated. I'm late to this. Good morning, everyone. You're not even late. We started well beyond the time we normally do, so it's fine.
100%.
Elizabeth says, I'm brainstorming, developing characters, and outlining. I have to get ready for Nano, maybe making a book to put it all in. If I have time, might be overreaching. Got you. You're not late. You didn't do terrible. You're fine. Megan said, totally forgot I had this tab open still. I'm prepping for things I need to do today. Hey, that's what the morning time is for. Rosalind says, I'm working on my planner, getting ready for my son's wedding. Oh, congrats to your son. And cleaning the living room. Hey, twinsies. Miss Bye says, I'm working on a Patreon story. Ooh, nice. Nice. Can't wait to find out about it. Nicole says, dog hair is the bane of my existence. Man, for real. Miss Bye says, dang, I haven't taken my meds yet. You know, I try to make it one of the first things I do in the morning. I try. I really do. Audrey, so good to see you. And is your last name Zahir? Is that how you say that? I'm curious. I'm working on writing the end of a second draft. I'm mentally dead already. You know, we gonna push through this thing, Audrey. We got this. You got this. You about to finish a draft. Come on, we gonna push through. Yeah, that goes to you too, Britt. We gonna push through. We gonna push through.
No, that's not. I mean, please, in Jesus' name, because I'm about to just go get my bag of keto cookies and lay on my couch, but we can't give into it. But I was talking about Alexandria House. She just dropped another cover for the Cyclone series.
Oh, the basketball team?
Yes. And I'm like, give me the last of the Rumi U series. Don't write anything else until I get that story. Stop. Just stop it. And I'm just, because you just started this series. How you got 2 books in a year? Give me the end of that, please. Stop doing other things. I'm just like, I don't support it. I'm just going to say it. I don't support it.
That's how I feel when like an author leaves a series and starts another one, and then I gotta wait 3 books into that new series for you to drop book 4 of the series I started with to begin with. Like,
you're rude. You led me on and then you left me lonely. You're rude. And I don't care who knows it.
All right. Well, so you don't have to wallow anymore. We got 30 minutes on the clock.
No, now I have to write. I don't like that either.
You know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't really don't know what to tell you, if I'm being honest, you know. It's real hard. But question number 2, if you got any horror books, drop them. Let us know. You know, I need some more to add. Not to this month's TBR because it's just not happening. It continues to grow on its own because of Black Aweenathon, which I am not upset about in the least. I just know I'm going to be reading books till Jesus comes to finish this TBR. So there's that. All right, y'all. In 3, 2, 1, y'all write them words. All right. How did everybody do? Well, I didn't tell y'all to eat yet. Hold on. Let me know how you did in the comments. How did my lovely co-host do? I'll be right back, y'all.
I was not on Instagram. That's not where I just was. That didn't happen. Instead, I'm on page 17, which is the last page that I need to write for today. And maybe I celebrated by perusing social media for a little bit. But that's completely irrelevant. Deidre, please.
Well, I'm not judging you. I'm not. So I started on this exercise. So I'm answering these questions about my main character. But because I'm doing 2 books, I have to do it twice. So I'm taking a little bit longer. So that's what I'm working on, making sure that I have the heroes of the story. Like, I'm pretty sure they're not changing from what I already previously thought, but it is helping me to flesh out different things for later in the novel. So that is great. What else? Oh, I fed the doggies. Y'all can probably hear them munching right now because that's totally a thing they're doing. We had quite a few people join us. Just Eva said, hey, just swinging through to hit the like. The little isn't letting me hang out today. Time for another tea party. Get those words. We appreciate you and hope you and the little have a great tea party. Regina, I don't know why it sounded like I said Regino. Regina said, hello, lurking and working. We appreciate the lurking and the working. Deidre, one of the lovely co-hosts of Black Aweenathon, says, yay, y'all are still here. Yes, we are. She also recommends The Only Good Indians by Stephen Graham Jones and Night of the Mannequin by Stephen Graham Jones. He is definitely on my to-read list. There are quite a few of his books on Scribd, so I will be starting one this week, so love that. But Deidre also wants y'all to know she's looking for Rex too, so please drop them. Bethany, hello. How are you? I hope you're having a great Tuesday morning. Dharma, hello. I don't feel like I've seen you before. If I have, charge it to my head and not my heart. But you got 515 words. That is awesome. You know, Maya, that's 2 whole words you didn't have 30 minutes ago. We're going to do another 30, so I'm rooting for you this time. Not that I wasn't rooting for you last time. Deidre says, not Britt telling on herself. If there's one thing about Britt, she is going to tell on herself. She's definitely going to tell on herself, if it is one thing. And I mean, it's the honesty for me. I appreciate it. You're muted. What'd you say?
I said, there we go.
It's the honesty for me. I can appreciate it. Regina said, got my files open. Hey, you already ahead of me. I'm just craft booking it up right now. Audrey said, almost 300 words in orange juice. Hey, let's show some love for the orange juice. Y'all need to have that vitamin C in your life. Get with it. Don't get sick. Just saying. Elizabeth says, one of the best books I've read is The Keep by F. Paul Wilson. It's old, but still creepy. Okay. The Keep. Let me write that down. The Keep by F. Paul Wilson. Nice. I'm going to definitely look that up. And Mike says, and now I have to make a Walmart run. See y'all later. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you. You stay safe out there. Hey, Rye. Rye says, hello. I'm always so late. Why does this always happen? LOL. First of all, I feel like you updated your avatar and it's super duper cute. So there's that. Let's start there. Second, I feel like you have a new video and I feel like I started watching it, but I may have added it to a playlist of videos I was watching that I may have fallen asleep to watching. That may have happened. I don't know for sure, cannot confirm, but it is totally a possibility. Okay, Nicole, of course you would write eroticora. Consumed or Rotting Desires by Rianne Burnett. Anything by Stephen Graham Jones. Well, you know, I'm definitely gonna check out Stephen Graham Jones. I don't know about Rianne. I feel like I might just one day do like a TBR of like books that like you have mentioned on your channel that I would never read in any other time. It might be like the month I read like Nicole, because the titles do be intriguing. You do be finding some interesting titles. I just know that my whole life is going to change when I read them. I'm going to feel like genuine. My whole life has changed. Like, I don't think it's going to be for a good reason. I feel like I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, clutching the imaginary pearls I do not have. Y'all. SM Ryan, hello. How are you doing this week? I just want to say I admire the consistency of which I've seen you blog, and I aspire to reach that one day. Just thought I'd let you know. Not gonna try today, but eventually. All right, y'all. I'm having fun with these. So today is, if your life were a fantasy title, what would it be? Okay, I did update it, and I would no doubt, and I would not doubt it, because I was rambling in the last video, and it was driving me crazy. I cut so much out, and I was still babbling. So worth it to sleep during it. You know, I'm still gonna go watch and comment because, you know, I'm trying to be supportive, but I did want you to know I saw it. All right, so question number 3 is, if your life were a fantasy title, what would it be? Do you have any horror recs? Yes, you. Yes, madam. Yes.
No. Because you said horror, and I was like, oh, yes. Her name was Night by
I think her last name is Ango. Maybe it's Yasmin Ango. I think. I'm not entirely sure.
Yasmin and no. Is it there? Yes, Ango.
Ango. Okay. I was like, I think I remember.
The little check plus sign was in front of the G, and it was making it look like an O, and I was like, I can definitely confirm that there is a curve in this letter. I just don't know what's on the right side of it. Yes, by Yasmin Ango. I'm on chapter 2. It's going to be a mega slow read for me because I have to give October over to the dissertation. I've been acting like I don't go to grad school, and I don't, but I still need to graduate. So, you know, at some point, we have to mess with it. So it's going to be a slow read, but I recommend that. She's an assassin, and that's all I know. And she's Black. That's all I know.
Hey, you know what? I'm with it with Black women killing people. You know,
that's it.
I'm not gonna lie. You know, it might be what I become known for writing, Black women that kill people. You know, it just might be a thing, is all I'm saying.
I'm with it. That's all I'm trying to say.
I'm just saying.
You know, I love me a good Black woman who can handle herself and some weaponry.
I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so y'all judge me all you want, but I low-key have been sitting on this idea, but with a Black woman. Because first of all, we all know that there is nobody better at searching and finding anything, including the FBI, than a woman who is curious.
Period.
If you want to know, she gonna find it.
She gonna know.
So I'm just saying, a Black female version of you, it would pop off way differently, but it would be such a good story. Such a good story. Don't y'all listen. Don't y'all take that idea. I mean, you can't take it. It's not going to be the same as mine. So do it what you will, but still. Becca says, hello, just woke up. Hey, ooh. Okay, y'all. Have y'all seen Squid Game? If you have not, you should go see it. Also, I want to say I felt attacked by this tweet that it was like all the things Black people add an S on at the end and don't have an S at it. like Aldi's and JC Penney's, and at the bottom it has Squid Games. And I was like, you know, it's not my fault that they singularized game, and it just makes sense for it to be plural, but whatever. But I bring that up because Becca on Becca's Craft Corner just uploaded a video about how to sew on a patch using... Now, if I get this wrong or right, I'm going to be super surprised. Catch what I said, wrong or right. I'm going to be super surprised. So it's either the S600 or the S300 machine, whichever, but she makes a patch from Squid Game on the video. So for those of you guys who are interested in embroidering and sewing and things of that nature, you should definitely go check out the video. It may or may not have been another one of the videos that was on that playlist that I may or may not have watched or fell asleep in. It could have been totally a thing. The month I really like Nicole, that would be amazing. Not gonna lie, you know, honestly, that could be February because it's obviously gonna be romance because it's all like it's gonna have some romance in it. So you know, maybe I'll do that the first 2 weeks of February. I'm gonna let that marinate. Oh dang, okay, I jumped. Okay, so Rye says I always appreciate you watching my videos. It makes me so happy. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Black Assassin, sign me up. Right. Have y'all read Nikki Dawson's All Things Violent? No, I have not, but low-key, I like that title. So again, let me write it down. All Things Violent.
What I don't understand is why block quotes can't be double-spaced. Like, what would happen if it was double-spaced? So what happened is Brit would be on page 17 living her best life instead of, like, still... Because you don't know what it did to me when I was like, I'm on page 17, we live in it. And then I met the block quote single-spaced, and it was like, zoop!
Man...
It plays with you.
Not gonna lie, when single space got introduced in my writing classes, I was like, and I'm also not gonna lie, I may or may not make the periods like 2 font sizes bigger than
you're childish.
I'm just
take up some space. Right. Room.
Your girl had tricks up her sleeve, is all I'm gonna say. So there's that.
Not Nicole continuing to add to the list.
She even put an S on it. Exactly. Audrey said Squid Games is a must watch. It is. I loved everything except for the last quarter of the last episode. I was like,
I haven't watched it yet because it's a horror, and I'm like, yeah,
it's not a horror. It's not a horror. It's not scary. It's not like, it's more like a psych thriller, but it's not scary at all. I mean, everyone who's watched it in the comments, would y'all classify it as a horror? So Britt don't think I'm lying to her. Gosh.
I don't think you're lying to me.
All Things Violent is a great thriller about a Black female assassin. Well, you know, it got added to the list. So
that's all that is.
That's it. 600. You did better than me. I had filmed myself 7 times before I got the machine name right. Well, y'all know I'm not an elephant, but I don't really be forgetting. So there's that.
Annoyingly.
Ooh, I caught myself. I forgot we was live. I caught it. Oh, but
so close.
It was so close. Let me grab it back.
It's been a while since I took you that close. Stay on your toes.
Another erotic horror that is amazing is Fear and Other Love Languages. I like that title. Huh?
Is it French, Avita Vice? Or Italian?
I feel like that's the name of the person, and I feel like they were just being clever.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So is it Avita Vice? Like, is that how you're supposed to pronounce it? Or is it Avita Vice?
Do you have the answer for that? I have no idea. Okay. Okay, more of a thriller, definitely not horror.
I don't want to be thrilled.
Definitely not a horror, thriller for sure. It's intense, more like a
Hunger Games. Okay. I can handle that.
Right. See? I told you. I know how to categorize stuff properly.
I didn't say you didn't.
Gosh.
But we're talking about squids, and I'm like, squids are kind of weird. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't know what the squid has to do. Maybe it's how they draw squids in South Korea. I don't know.
Oh, Avita Vice.
No, it's Avita Vice. Okay. But that would have been cool.
It would have been. I was like, is she Italian? Is it like live, laugh, love, or whatever?
Because you know how people have like double things for doing stuff. So maybe it is that for her. And she's like, only a few people will be clever enough to catch this. You know, it could be one of those things. It could be. All right. So question number 3 is up. We're going to do another 30-minute. And it'll probably be our last sprint because we'll end up at like an hour and 50 minutes. Maybe we'll do a 10-minute. I don't know. We'll think about it. See, look. I'm with you. I don't want intense horror. I'm good. See? Heather says, yeah, I didn't see it until you said it. Told you.
I be thinking.
You be thinking. You low-key be knowing too.
Not low-key. I do be knowing. I just don't be the evil. We don't even be thinking about the same stuff. I be knowing my stuff. You be knowing your stuff.
I will give you that. That was very true. I will give you that. I give you that, Britt. Okay. The childhood game is a chalk drawn on the ground in the shape of a squid, or am I? So it's the drawing that's the circle, the triangle, and the square. The very last game that they play, but that don't look like a squid to me. So I was like, maybe that's what looks like a squid in Korea. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, that's what I thought too.
Well, perception is learned.
Right.
Okay.
Because you couldn't have convinced me that it wasn't the PlayStation buttons, because that's what I thought all up until the second rewatch of the show.
Well, maybe I'll watch it on maybe we can do a group watch Shay on Thursday.
Okay, yeah.
Or something.
It's good. It's good. I like it.
Because I'm not doing nothing on Friday. Oh wait, Thursday
Thursday
evening.
Into the night. Or into
well, I'm gonna be in I'm going downtown on Thursday because the ladies' retreat is on Friday, so I'm spending the night there Thursday. So it'll be like early, like late afternoon Thursday. We can do it while it's still daylight, so I don't lose my sleep to nightmares.
Okay, yeah, you won't. It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
If I do, I'm going to call you.
Okay.
At whatever time that I awaken.
I will accept that punishment. I don't feel like it will though. I really don't. If it does, I will then know your threshold for what you can and cannot watch.
Which is valuable information either way.
Because if it does, I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna talk about you for a week. Not gonna lie. But do you expect any less from me? You don't. So there's that. All right, y'all. In 3, 2, 1, we gonna finally start this timer. Y'all write them words. everybody do. Let me know how you did in the comments. How did my lovely co-host do?
We have reached page 18. And that's the beautiful thing. So technically I'm done for the day with this, but I'm just trying to like leave breadcrumbs for myself so I know where to pick up and I don't come in like, I'm sorry, how do I fill the page today? Because I'm not going to be writing again until Thursday, and then that'll be the last bit of writing that I do for the week. So I do want to try, if I can, to finish this section to finish this entire section, because I'm writing on the deep right now. So I'm trying to feel like, what would I need to do to finish this section on the deep and lead into Legendborn? So I'm just like, now just trying to plot out what needs to happen, and then what can I do, like what has to happen with the deep, and then what can I finish theorizing through Legendborn. So that requires me like stepping back and sort of scanning the entire chapter to see the flow of the argument. Man, these books cannot be written about in 5 pages apiece. It's just difficult. So, but it's going good. These are good, issues. Anyway, sorry, I sort of like nerded out for a second. Not even nerded out because I didn't start like talking about the book, but I don't know what the word for what I just did is, but thanks for hanging in there. Question number 3. If your life were a fantasy title, what would it be? I don't know why you're looking up like that.
I'm thinking of my answer.
Oh, I don't know. Here's the thing. I would much more prefer for you to answer this. Like, I would much prefer like we change. Like, if I'm thinking of a fantasy title for you, I'm like, oh, I have it. But like, I think I could think of a fantasy title for you easier than I can think of one for myself. So I'm just like, can we just swap? Like, I don't know if my life were a fantasy title, what would mine be? I mean, I guess I could do like Mystic Gardens, but like that's one. And I'm like, sure. Oh wait, it's my life. I'm thinking about my universe. Although that would be a cool name for the universe. The Mystic Garden universe. MGU, see? Yeah, but if my life were I do not know. It would probably have something to do with being easily distracted.
So wait, so was your fantasy title for me about my life or about my book?
I mean, I feel like that's one and the same.
I don't know how I feel about that. Now I'm curious. What was it?
It was Black and Dangerous. It was between that and Black Magic. Because Black and Dangerous is more contemporary, is what you write, but it was a fantasy title. So I was like, I guess Black Magic would do the trick.
So for me, I was thinking the Knights of Noir.
I like it.
For a fantasy title, I was
like, Black just got to be in there somewhere.
Right. It got to.
And but slick, so does danger. So I was like, I don't. But the noir gets it across. So I'm like, all right. Noir sounds real beautiful. Don't get too close.
You know what? Okay. So I got through another page to add to my growing stack of notes from Save the Cat.
That's a hefty little writing pad.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, it's got like 3.
Okay, I was like, I thought that was a book.
Yeah.
But then you have to page off and I was like, oh, so clearly it's not a book, or that would not have just happened.
Right. No. But I do. Okay, so
desecrated books.
So I don't believe in that, right? Except for the fact I was like, but like, what if I go to like a garage sale or like a thrift bookstore and it's like some really hateful book and I just want to use the pages from the book to make artwork? I really don't care. But then it's like, because I've seen the like framed cutouts of like paper of like books that make different art shapes, and I think it's really cool, and I would love to have one on my wall, but like I'm not cutting up none of my books, so there's that. So yeah,
I mean, but I feel like you wouldn't own hateful books.
No, I just mean I wasn't cutting up any of my books. Period.
So to do that artwork, yeah.
So to do that artwork, so then I'd have to go buy books. But then it was like, but would I want to buy a book I actually like to cut it up? Like, no, I'd want to buy a probably like a hateful book, like a book I don't think people should read or something.
Right.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
If I wanted to take lines from my favorite books, I would just have to type them up and like cut them to do like the effect of it. But I would never, couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I could write in, I can highlight, I can make notes in, but I couldn't like cut it out. Okay, so now I had to go back and look because I don't know if I've ever played a game like that. But Deidre says, I think we had a different name for the game, but I didn't recognize it from the show title. But once they described it, I remembered it. Hello. I feel like KJ is what you said. Read Love Listen says greetings, and if her life were a fantasy title, it would be titled Empire of Angels. Now, Dharma, is this a book that you are suggesting we read, or is this the entire title of the fantasy that would be your life? Dharma says Changeling by Yasmin Gelnorn. If it is, I definitely obviously have not read it because I didn't know. But Dharma got 474 words. That's awesome. Fantastic work. Nicole says, titles are hard. Probably something to do with sex, right? You know?
I have one for you, Nicole.
Okay.
It would be Suck It Up. But it would be stuck with an SUC, like a succubus, which is a female sex demon. So it'll be
that doesn't give me fantasy though.
Well, succubi aren't real.
Well, yes, but I'm saying like if I saw Suck It Up, I'd be like, oh, this is definitely gonna be erotica, but not necessarily it's gonna be.
It would be fantasy. It would be paranormal erotica, but like we're talking about Nicole,
right?
Nicole said, "Tell me, okay, so Suck It Up. What do you think? Give me your honest thoughts. It's okay if you don't like it."
Okay, but so let me see. If I was doing Nicole,
she loves it. Nicole loves it. It's her life. I wish you all of those things, Nicole.
I feel like she loves the succubus reference, but that's just me.
Yeah, I mean that's what the entitled title is really about.
Right, but like, so I guess we like.
But the word succubus isn't really super sexy, so I was like, we can't just say the title is succubus. Like that's not cute.
Okay.
Do you have one? Do you have a counter title?
I was thinking of one.
Did you like it? Because you kind of gave up on it.
No, I was like, I'm toying with like 3 different ideas in my head.
We'll
like
put them all out there. Nicole want to hear. She's taking notes.
Battle of the titles. You're trying to share. Let's see. Okay, so. Well, because I'm trying to think of like different fantasy titles, right? So.
Nicole said, don't give up on me.
I'm not. I don't know. Like, I guess it's the arrangement of the words, like what fits best. That's like the hardest part about titles.
Well, just throw them out there.
So I was thinking of like if we kept the succubus idea, right? But like actually put the word in there, right? So. I don't know. Hold on. Let me look at dictionary.com. Make sure I'm using this word right.
Okay. So if we're trying to keep succubus, it could be Confessions of a Lonely Succubus. Or Confession. Yes. But it's Nicole and Nicole's married, right? Am I getting Nicole and Heather mixed up? I think Nicole is married.
Well, I think they're both married.
Okay. So it could be Confessions of a Married Succubus. How the succubus got her groove back.
I love succubus got her groove back. That's funny.
And the climax at the end, no pun intended, would be the headstand pose. If anyone can pull it off, a succubus can. I just believe that.
I can agree with that. Okay, so I was thinking like
Nicole said I am married, but my husband's out of town, so I am lonely.
Okay, so I was thinking like for fantasy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And okay, y'all are gonna laugh because I know I say this word wrong all the time. The Seven Swords and the Succubus. We got pointy
swords.
things. You see, I knew you was gonna say something about how I say that word.
Whatever, you said it first. You should have never even commented on it. You could just let it be.
What it looks like.
The Seven Swords of the Succubus.
No, and the Succubus.
Oh, not a reverse harem. Oh. Well, that would be Nicole. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that, but like, listen,
I feel like we got pointy objects, 7 of them, and a succubus. I'm just saying.
And the reader and the writer can interpret that as they wish.
Right. And you definitely get there's something fantastical going on.
You got sword play, you got succubi. It's time. Is the sword a euphemism? Can we lower that to 5? Oh, wow. Wow, I can't read the rest of that out loud. Wow.
I just cannot. Okay, so on that note, do you have anything you want to let the people know in your astro? I can't think of the word.
I think we're all just sort of buffering right now. Listen, Nicole, here's the thing about a body. It's just a body. Even with sex involved, it's just a body. I only have so much capacity. Listen, that's true, Nicole. It's important to have hard limits, even as a succubi. The Stabby Princess.
Or A Quarter Too Many Children and the Never-Ending Menu Decisions. Hey, I love it.
A Quarter Too Many Children sounds like a book I would actually read because they're playing this court and psalm thing out, but that sounds farcical and I would love it.
I would read the mess out of that.
I definitely would.
I was trying to stay away from a court of and like songs of like titles. What I was thinking.
Nicole, stop it.
It's the logistics for me.
Listen, it's true. I mean, two somebodies are going to be standing in the wind. Although, and this is just true, you do have boobs and you do have other areas that could be getting attention. So I'm just saying, they don't have to be standing around. They could make themselves useful. But that's just me. Why do I need to have my hand on you for you to have your body on me? I don't know. But
so again, outro time. Did you have outro? Okay.
I do. Well, I don't really. So Cache said I'm gonna get demonetized. So I'm Britt.
And I can only be mad at myself because it was my title. Like I can only be mad at myself because it was my title. So I'm like,
exactly. My title did not elicit all of this. I said it and we were done.
Was definitely more like suck it up. Yours is like definitely more.
It was pithy, it was cute, and it was done. But you had to come in with 7 swords. I said,
I was
now it's a reverse harem.
Dang it!
And what have we learned? See, Nicole? There you go. Problem solved. Now everyone can play. I'm Britt. My channel is Britt Writerly. It's a book and author tube where I talk about the intersections of literature and culture. I do honest tea vlogs. I have one coming out in 45 minutes. I do bookish content. I do bookish content like reading vlogs. I have never done a TBR. That's true, Salter. That's true. We do need to rest. And then I do poetry. That's all.
Also, the normal Friday stream won't be at Friday morning. It'll be Thursday night into Friday morning.
Yeah, I totally forgot, and I'm not even sure. Yeah, we'll work it out, because I was like, I'm not even going to be at my own house anymore. I'm going to be at someone else's house. And she is a 3-year-old. So actually, I'm like, stand by. We're going to try and make it happen. But, you know, if nothing else, that's what I need to say. If you haven't followed me and Shay on Twitter, do that, because I may end up having to do the Black Renaissance sprints on Twitter. So yeah, so follow me on Twitter. It's at Britt Riderly. Well, actually, it's at like True Michelle or something. But if you type in Britt Riderly, I'll come up. The handle is True Michelle right now. Salter, listen. That's why I have Shay, because she be remembering the things. That's why I tell Shay everything, and then she brings them up at the appropriate time when I'm like, I don't have anything to say, and then Shay runs down my laundry list, and I'm like, except for all of that. Except for that, I have nothing else to say. So yeah, follow me and Shay on Twitter at Shay. Shay's is at 50SO Shay, and mine is Britt Riderly. The Friday sprints are probably going to be on Twitter, because I will be traveling, but I still want to honor my commitment, and I still want us to read for Black Aweenathon. It's still going to be a midnight mass situation. So join us from like about 12 to 1:30 a.m. on Twitter, sprinting. I didn't mean to disband. We were already on our way out, Nicole. It's not you and your 7 swords. But yeah, so be looking out for that on our Twitter. Friday at 12 a.m. We'll be sprinting from 12 to 1:30.
I'm trying to make sure I type it in this banner right.
Yes, indeed. And I may drop some pictures of the cute 4-year-old. If she feels photogenic.
I feel like this is right.
Yes.
Okay. You are fine. Y'all are hilarious. I just was like, I do clutch pearls. Like, I'm grown, but I am definitely.
I mean, it's nothing I would ever do, but we're talking about Nicole.
Yeah, I ain't read it. I ain't seen it. I don't be knowing none of that. I be like, woo.
I haven't read 7, and I am on a purity cleanse. I'm like, listen, I belong to the Lord. I can't be over here reading this on a regular basis. But I'm just saying, it occurred to me that you do have boobs. So that's just true. It's just true.
Oh, it is. But
like Salter said, they may need a break for, Gatorade and whatnot. So they don't have to be engaged.
And all I'm saying is live your best life. If you like it, honey, I love it.
I've made a commitment to the Lord. I can't do it, but well, full stop. I can't do it just because I know you have 2 boobs. I am not affirming the action. I'm not encouraging you. The truth is simply that you have 2 boobs. But I will aid and abet no further.
Am I gonna write a reverse harem and dedicate it to Cachet and Britt? Yes. Will I read it? Yes, because you're my friend.
Instant recovery.
I heard a Janet Jackson song a few months ago that made me feel like I was too young to hear it. So plurs, right. Sometimes you be like, "Ooh, I wasn't ready for that. Man, so many of those moments where I was like, Grandma, I really shouldn't be your best friend. You did not have to tell me that. You could have kept that to yourself.
I don't need to be your confidant.
That's where the magic parts comes in. Instant recovery plus phantom hands. I
love it. NK did have a scene with Nahado and Yaney.
And there was hands.
There were many hands, honey.
And all I'm saying is Yaney sounded like she got her whole life and then some. So
I mean, she was on that bathroom floor like spent.
Right. Nicole came through with her fantastic story and cleared us out. Right.
And wasn't that after she slept with her distant cousin?
Right. Yeah, because she slept with old boy first.
Yaney was out there. She said that didn't get it done. Not her though.
Yaney said, I got less than 2 weeks to live. I'm not going out without a fight. That's what Yaney said. And I personally cannot fault her for that. I just can't. And I'm not saying that if a God was like, you gonna die anyway, I wouldn't be like,
Well, in that system, they're different gods, there are different rules. Right. If they don't care, I don't care. This is the God that I serve cares.
I'm not passing up a God. I mean, we mess with regular people in regular lives. Like a God? I'm not.
He clearly didn't care. He was clearly all too happy.
Right. I was like, is she gonna die? It's that pearly gate.
Death.
Pearly gate.
That's the way to go out. That's a real pearly gate situation. Do I go left or right? Now I feel like that's a fair question because it's a God that put me up here. So do I go left or right? I feel like I could go right.
I feel like it's not me. I feel like it was a God. I'm doing what a God told me to do, low-key.
What's the issue?
Oh, we're back about the book. I was like, I did not sleep with my distant cousin.
Nicole said, I'm not out there like that.
Nicole said, no.
Let me set the record straight.
Let me type this real quick. That was not me. That's not me. No lie. I have said this. Like, if I had to pick, like, I wouldn't want to do it in my sleep. Like, I don't want to think I'm going to wake up and go to the next day and be like, oh, you didn't wake up?
You wake up dead. That's the old folks say. You're going to wake up dead.
If I had to choose how I left, if I was leaving in a moment of ecstasy, I'm not upset with that.
There is a fine line between pain and pleasure. And sometimes we like to wiggle across both sides. So in that case, I probably wouldn't even be uncomfortable. I would just be like, oh, and then I would wake up in Abraham's bosom.
I feel like it's the best way to go.
From bed to bosom, I'm okay with that.
Sounds like a thing. All right, y'all. So this long list of outros we've been doing for quite a while. I'm Cache, and this is my channel, Shay with the Hobbies. I want to thank you for watching now or on the replay. You guys are awesome and amazing, and I love y'all. Tomorrow, my first publication becomes available in ebook and paperback form.
Not you froze. Wait for like 5 seconds. So let's rewind and say again.
Okay, so it's a short story in an anthology. So if you want to go check it out, you can. I will be live. I know I'm doing a Fictioneer stream tomorrow, but I might do like a stream in the evening and read a little bit of the story to y'all, like read something and whatnot. I'm super duper excited. So, make sure you hit that notification bell. Make sure you subscribe so you can see it and whatnot. All right, y'all.
Ring her bell.
Y'all know, Britt, if that's one thing we're gonna do, she gonna sing. Right. Okay, y'all. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Thank you. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are great. Oh, bye. Come on now. See this internet thing. I was supposed to